she's hanging out now with some people that are what I've coined a new word for that, and I love this word. It's optivore. Optivore. I'd been trying to write some posts about, what do you do with picky eaters, because this was right around the holidays when I'd go to buffets and I didn't know what I could eat because I was trying to avoid all the dairy products and meat, and there would be other people there who's avoiding the gluten. There's some people there who don't want the sugar, and some people who don't want the oil, and some people want it to all be local and organic, and it's like, wow, are we all just a bunch of picky eaters? And I think, no. So I'm going to let Sophia tell Roger about that. Charlotte and I think optivores are your prime market. He shudders. What's an optivore? Somebody who eats eyeballs? No, it's somebody who's trying to optimize something through their eating choices. They have a mix of reasons, health, religion, or just good old do-gooding. These days, folks want to know if something's organic, local, vegan, or vegetarian. Some want free food, spray-free, sugar-free, oil-free, or gluten-free. So an optivore is a picky eater. No, not at all. If you think of them that way, they'll make you crazy. Think of them as great customers. Parents who don't want to risk lowering their kids' IQs by feeding them sprayed apples. Those big storms we've been having have made global warming seem real to a lot of people. So, okay, we've reached the point in the book or a theme in the book which shows you why somebody who's a food evangelist would bother to write a romance. I mean, this has been a hoot. I've had just the most fun writing it. But what I really want to do is spread the message. I want to change the world a pot of beans at a time. And I think the most important thing that we can do individually on a daily basis is vote with our fork. And that's what an optivore can do. So I'm hoping that by sharing these recipes and also sharing just a little bit of the fun of that, I'll encourage some people to pick up their fork and cook a little bit differently. And the great thing about this is that this is a way to shrink your carbon footprint and slow global warming and reduce the amount of food miles that you have and support the local economy so people like Amy and Roger and all these people can have jobs, and so Quail Ridge Books can stay in business and all this wonderful stuff. But you can do it for strictly selfish reasons. Here's the great thing. If you eat like this, and you don't even have to do it all the time, if you just tend in that direction, you get amazing benefits. You get smooth and fabulous skin. You get glossy hair. You lose 10 more pounds. Look at that. I checked again. I lost 10 pounds last year and 10 pounds this year, so I'm down 20 pounds now. Our 25th wedding anniversary is next week, and I am now in the same basic digit gap as I was when we got married. So I'm 1.5 pounds up from our 25th wedding. Thank you. And it's so easy. The weight just falls off. I'm a cookbook writer, right? So I'm cooking all the time. I'm testing all this stuff. We eat whatever we want. And it's just a matter of if you cook it, if you have to cook it and then you eat it, then it's fantastic because you're not going to go through a whole bag of Oreos. You can't make those things. So, and the other thing, I took a class in plant-based nutrition from the T. Colin Campbell's Institute and E. Cornell, and really interesting. And I've done a lot of other research. This is what I do. I read up about this all the time. This not only helps you look great and feel great. Got rid of my arthritis, got rid of my migraines. I mean, it's really been fantastic. But it also will put the frisky back in you. And there's plenty of studies that show you that. I can talk about that with you later. But we won't go into that right now. But it's true. So in this way, 50 Weeks of Green is a practical romance. You can read this, and unlike most romances, it will just warm your heart, and maybe you go snuggle up next to somebody. This can actually help you feel better about it. So if you want to be ready for love, what you can do is eat like it matters.